My favorite moment about this weekend was actually the girl talk with Lena because it just felt so honest and so just realistic, going to practical things and really just helping us, giving us advice that usually you don't feel like you can talk about to to anyone. You don't really, it's not topics of conversation, and it helps to normalize it. Um, and
You know,
yeah.
I think my favorite moment was when they asked us to list things that our couple has done for us that have helped us become a better person.
It was a list of loving actions. It was a letter to your spouse, to your mate. Letter to your spouse.
And the moment really, really was amazing for me because I feel so appreciated. Nah, that was my favorite moment.
And I think from this weekend, what we're going to do differently is do the daily check-in with each other, which is basically a suggestion for 15 minutes a day to just really spend uninterrupted time asking each other how our day went, what is going on, how are we feeling overall, checking in with each other. And we're going to do that through a little picnic downstairs of our apartment building because we have a nice lake, and we'll try to do that every day.
Also, we're gonna try to do more activities together, um, such as reading books or like.
You mean, okay, so we had a project to translate my dad's autobiography. We're going to do that together every day, which is Italian, to Spanish. We're going to,
We're also gonna try to play instruments together and play soccer together.
yes, so we set activities that we're going to try to make sure we have together time doing, like soccer once a week with the group because he really enjoys soccer, so I'm going to do that with him. Playing instruments together because it's a passion of ours and we don't spend enough time, so we practice a song once a week together. And what else did we say we were going to do?
We're gonna research a lot about sex. And,
We're inspired to try new things and really be more open with each other about, talking about it, our relationship.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It has been a great, great weekend. Thank you so much.
There are these two amazing people. Really, it was Richard and Mario Curry who told me about the event, and I was really excited to go. They're just amazing people, and I knew that anything they're going to be involved in was going to be awesome. And I don't know, marriage is the most important thing. It's like, for our movement, it's everything. I mean, it's where family comes from, it's where love comes from, it's where all that stuff is coming from. It's really where God gets to be manifested in the highest way. And for me, it's like the most important thing. So I'm really excited to bring this back to the Ohio area and really share this with the couples in the Midwest. 'Cause I think it's going to be awesome. So I really came here to explore, learn more about it, experience it, and the experience has been awesome. And I'm super excited to bring it to Ohio.
What brought me here was David, and we heard about it, and I wasn't really sure, and it just kind of fit. Like, we didn't have the money, and we needed $300, and we had the money. We had the exact money we needed, and we wanted to work at our marriage, and it kind of came on we were meant to go almost.
Yeah, it literally just fell
Yeah.
into place.
We're just we gotta fix our marriage. We gotta fix if we want to talk about it. We learn to communicate, and then this thing happened, and we're just what's stopping us? Nothing's really stopping us from coming. So you just kind of took a risk. Yeah, and just came. My favorite moment was on the first day. John talked about the stages of marriage.
Oh yeah.
And we discovered that we rushed through the marriage, honeymoon, kids, and crisis, and we're pretty much.
Yeah, we're wow, we feel like a 45-year-old couple.
So we could
We did,
relate
all at the same time.
We could relate to 3 stages, and So we realized that, I mean, we are at the children and career stage as a family, and then as a couple, we were after the honeymoon phase, dealing with crisis. So it was kind of a revelation that if we get stressed over things that just happened in our life, and it's not really our fault. Like our life was just really fast paced, and that's how it was. And we're dealing with it every day.
It's kind of relieving.
It's nice to know that, I gave me peace of mind to identify where a statement what marriage was.
I think I like being in Florida. Yeah. Oh, I know. It was the first night we got to walk back, and it was dark.
Walking back to our...
Yeah, we were walking back to the place where we stay, and we just walked back, and yeah, we just went for a walk, and there was no crying, there's nothing else in the background, and no kids running around. We just got to walk back. It was just nice to hold hands and walk.
It's our first getaway as a couple, not parents. First time alone in 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, we're friends. We realize that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and lovers too.
I think the main thing that I'm going to be doing differently, first off, would be the whole when we're fighting, just go ahead and say I need to take a break, or I need time out. I need to collect my thoughts because I'm extremely emotional and I just can't think what I'm thinking when I'm angry. So just saying time out would probably help communicate that versus just running off.
One of the main points was that when we're struggling, there's tension. It's not her to blame. It's not the other person, but it's actually my relationship with her that's at fault, that's causing the problem. So if she's doing some crazy, quirky things, then it's not my concern to try and fix that or change that, but rather to change the way my relationship with her is to, I guess, accommodate for that. Just being here at the resort, it's really beautiful. Getting to spend some quality time relaxing at the beach.
Yeah, having the free time. Most times, when we have workshops or church activities in general, it's we have a set schedule and it's almost like chunking. It's you have to be there for each separate meeting. But we had a full, 3 hours?
Yeah.
Lunch and then break.
Hang out.
To just do
Swim.
whatever. And we did a lot. We crammed as much as we could into that.
We rented some bikes.
For $5 each per bike. It was great. And we first changed. And then we went to the pool at the other end of the
To bike down
resort,
there.
which is 2 miles. And we went to the pool, and went to the jacuzzi, and then we went to the beach, and then it started raining, so we were bike riding back, trying to get back to get a raffle ticket.
Yeah, we did.
And we didn't make it. But that's okay, because it was fun.
And it's also been fun to be here with the other couples, some old friends, and hanging out.
Yeah, catching up with a lot of other couples.